Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another members only guide. And this is going to be Goat Simulator 3 Part 8. We have been working through a bunch of the achievements, as you all know, in this series. And this is another one that's just a special thank you to you all for helping to support the Rewards Hunter channel and for being Tier 3 members. And we're going to go through and grab 3 more relatively easy achievements. The second one's going to be a little bit trickier, so you might want to save the Day 2 achievement for a day when you're feeling a little bit more patient and have a little bit more time, but the Day 1 and Day 3 will be fairly painless and fairly quick to get, especially Day 3. So let's go ahead and take a look on the achievement tracker. You should be at 21 out of 54 achievements so far. The last one that we got last month was called Car Cave for finding the secret garage. So we are going to find a secret club today, but we're going to need a certain outfit to get into the club first. So the name of the club is Club Mohair, and it is hidden in a storage container. But we need a special outfit first. So let's go into the map here, and we're going to take a look at the downtown area. There is a spot where we can get a tuxedo down here, and it is close to this spot right here. So I'm going to set a waypoint there, and you can fast travel if you want to. There's a tower right up to the northwest of that, so I'm going to teleport up that way. And then we'll start heading in that direction. So, like I said, it's just a little spot where you can get a tuxedo. As you get to the outside of it, you'll see that it says Lux, L-U-X on the outside of it, and it's kind of a black building, so look for that when you get up in this direction. So I'm just going to wander over here because it's not too far from the goat tower. So we'll just take a left here, and there you'll see the black Lux building. So we're just going to go inside of here, and there are some fitting rooms. So I'm going to use the fitting room on the left, and as soon as we come out of there, we'll have the suit that we need. And you might get tossed out by the cops like I did. I don't know. They did not want me in there. Anyway, once you get up and you've got your tuxedo on, then we're going to head to the right and take a right down this street over here. And then we're going to take another right at this next street, kind of heading away from the water. And you'll see all the storage containers right here. We need to go through this entrance over here. There's a little gravel pile that works as kind of a ramp for you. So if you want to just jump up over that. And then you'll see the club. It's the black container on top of these other ones over to the left. So work your way up onto this container stack, and then we'll be able to enter into the Club Mohair. So I just did a couple of little wall rides there and made it up. So we're going to go on the left side and stand on this little mat here, and the doors should open automatically for you as long as you've got the tuxedo on. So let's go in here. And this is a little bit of a maze through the containers. So I'm just going to walk you through this. So we're going to go straight ahead at this first intersection. And then we're going to take a left at the green dumpster. And then we're going to take a left through this pipe that's over here. And then we're going to take our first right that we can, and then take another right. And then you're going to pass the first right here and go jump up over these hedges here and go to the right through the grassy archway there. Take a left through the next pipe. And then when we get to this little mat here, we're going to kind of head forward and to the right. And you should be able to kind of follow the music at this point. We're headed into the club back here. And as soon as you step foot into the club, then you should get the Club Mohair achievement here. And just to kind of go along with the theme, since it's talking about getting mohair or more hair, I went ahead and grabbed the hair here. It's a little collectible that you can have. It's Molly's hair. So that's not necessary for the achievement, but I did go ahead and grab it while I was in here. So that is our Day 1 achievement. So I'm just going to quit to the title screen, and actually I'm going to take off Molly's hair first because you know I don't like to wear all this extra stuff. I'm going to take off the tuxedo as well. So we'll just set him back to Vanilla Goat Boy, and we'll go ahead and head back to the title screen, and we'll be set up for Day 2. And like I said, for the Day 2 achievement, you'll probably want to do this one on a day when you have a little bit more time. It's a little bit more time consuming, and you'll have to have a little bit of patience as well. So if you're feeling like that today and you're ready to roll, then let's get started on collecting the videotapes. There are going to be 6 videotapes that we've got to collect. And the first thing we're going to do is head up to the northeast section. There is a movie theater up here. So find this little square right here, and we're going to head to that building. You can teleport over there if you need to. I just went ahead and walked because I was fairly close. Actually, I think I ended up grabbing a vehicle. But you can get up there however you want to. Take a vehicle, teleport, whatever. And we just need to head up to the movie theater. It's on the second level of this right here, so you'll need to take some stairs up to get up there, or wall ride up there. But it's on the second level of this building, right where we put our waypoint. And then we're going to go on the left side and jump up off of the air vent so that we can get our first videotape. It's up on top of the movie theater. So just lick the videotape. This is the horror movie. And we're going to fall down with it. Again, if you fall all the way down to the ground, you'll need to come up to the second level because the movie theater is on the second level. So grab your videotape, go inside the second level into the movie theater back here, take a right, and you'll find the videotape machine back here, and it'll just go in automatically as you walk towards it there. And then you'll hear it playing on the screen as well. You'll kind of hear the sounds of the horror movie getting started over here. You don't have to watch the whole thing. If you ever need to hit the eject button, you can just kind of ram it on the right side there. The tapes do like to fly in there, so it's a little tricky trying to pull the tapes out, but if you need to pull the tape out, then you can do it that way. All right, for our second videotape of the 6, it is to the left, so we'll kind of wrap around the building here and go across this little wooden bridge. And here is the second tape right here. This one is called Love, so this is the romance movie. We'll take this one back. These two are nice. They're right here at the movie theater. The other ones are a little bit more distant. But once you get here, you can go ahead and put the romance movie in. So that is the Love tape. And again, you don't have to watch the whole thing. I just kind of watched like a second or two to verify that it was the right tape and it was playing and everything. And then I would eject them and kind of pull them out of the way so that I could have a fresh path to insert the next tape once I collected it. All right, so for the third tape, let's go to our map now. And we're going to head down this direction, kind of the downtown area, and just right in front of this little building right here, that is where we're going to set our waypoint. It is fairly close to where the Lux building was, so I'm just going to teleport over there. This is one thing I should mention at this point. You can teleport as much as you want to during this, but just make sure you don't do it when you have a tape that you're holding on to. Teleporting will make you lose your tape. Anyway, the third tape is right by this hand statue and this red ticket booth area. It's right inside of here. I accidentally licked this stanchion thing instead, but make sure you get the tape. This one's called Where the Heck is Steve? And like I said, we are at quite a distance now from the movie theater. So your instinct here might be to, go ahead and teleport because it's a far way to go, but you will lose your videotape if you teleport. So don't do that, please. Also, don't try and take a vehicle. You'll see what happens right here if you do that. So I tried to get into this cop car, and you see it, the tape just fell on the ground there. So don't do that either. Don't take any vehicles, don't teleport, don't even go through any, if you see like a black tunnel, I went through one of those on one of the roads in the southern area. Don't go through a tunnel. Anything that makes you kind of like change your state or anything like that will mess you up. The safest way is just to walk it there. You can go through the water like I just did. So if you need to, cut across the water, that works fine. You don't lose the videotape when you cut across the water. You'll see me a little bit later on, and I use the jetpack. So that is a good way to get around. It's a little uncontrollable, but that is an option. The safest way is always just to walk it back. So that's what I did for the first few tapes. I just ended up basically walking it because I kept losing them when I tried any of those other methods like teleporting or riding in a car or anything like that. So just walk it back. This is always the safest way to get it back. So here we go. We're putting our third tape in here now. So that was the Where the Heck is Steve video there. Seems to be sort of a Finding Nemo knockoff, I guess. All right, so that was our third tape. You can see how glitchy they are. They just want to jump back in there. You can't seem to get rid of it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get our fourth tape. So I'm going to go to the map out front here, and we're going to take a look at where that one is located. All right, so if we head over to the left here, kind of this area right here, kind of south of downtown, that is where we're going to go to. I'm going to go ahead and teleport because I'm not carrying a tape right now, so it's safe to teleport when you're not carrying a tape. But once we get back to that downtown area, you can see that your waypoint should be set on top of this really tall silver building that's over here. So that is the one that we want to get on top of. So I'm going to head around to the back side of the tall silver building because there's a good path to get up onto the top of it from back here. So just keep working your way around behind that one until you see the big green dumpster with the blue tarp on top. And there's a yellow spray painting of a cat that's over there too. And you can see the building over to my right. We're going to jump on this little scissor lift that's right by the cat painting. And that's going to boost us up to this middle level. We're going to jump off of the first air vent, and then you can land up here and then jump off of the second air vent. I just did it in one go, but jump off the second one and land on this sort of scaffolding up here. And then we're going to walk across on this little black wire that's here, take a left, and then we're going to grind on this wire up to the next building by pressing A and then Y. So A, Y, and you'll start grinding. It'll just take you right across. And then there's another wire that goes up to the top of the silver building. So A and Y again to grind. And then we'll get up here. There's a tape right by the billboard back here, by the Rheinfaust billboard. So grab that. And then again, you just want to walk it back over there is probably the safest way. Like I said, you can use the jetpack. I'll show that in just a little bit, but it's difficult to control. I'm sure you probably grabbed it with me in a previous part and used it a little bit. But so let's go ahead and take the Rheinfaust tape back and get that one started. So that should be our 4th tape out of 6. So our 5th tape is going to be to the south. So let's go to the map here. Look for the pool party and then go just a little bit right of that. There's a little square right here, a little gray square. I'm going to put the waypoint on that, and then I'm just going to fast travel down to the nearest goat tower down there. So this is going to be tape number 5. And this one's going to be inside of a house. So just make your way over there. I was experimenting with the triple jump that the goat can do as I made my way over there. But you can drive if you can find a car on the way. But I just walked myself over. So when you get up here, this is going to be a house, and there's going to be a guy inside with some furniture doing some push-ups. And we're going to grab the tape right next to him there. So go up these little stairs here. So it's this white house with the brown roof. Go inside, and here's the guy doing the push-ups over here. You can knock the furniture out of the way, but grab this tape right here. So this is Co-Living with a Goat, episode 1. So this is where I decided to start using the jetpack. So I went ahead and marked the movie theater on my map here. And then if you go into your wardrobe section, again, you don't have to do this, but it's an option. You would go to the backpack section, and that is where the jetpack is. So if you want to try using the jetpack to get back up to the north, then it could save you time, or it could just be really frustrating. So if you want to just walk it back up there, that might be a good move. But here's where I started trying to do some of the jetpacking, and you can see how much trouble I have with it. My main tip is to point the camera in the direction that you want to fly. So you would expect to be able to control more with your left stick, but you're really controlling it more with your right stick. So just look in the direction that you want to go, and a lot of times that will help you to get a little bit closer to where you're trying to get to. Even so, it's still very uncontrollable. But once you get like remotely close to the movie theater, you can see I'm still a ways off. I would recommend just walking it. I was still like 300 meters away, and I just walked the rest of the way. But anyway, once you get back here, that should be your 5th tape. So only one more is left, and it's actually very close to the one that we found just a moment ago. So I'm going to go back to the map, and we're going to make our way down to tape number 6. So that one is going to be down close to the pool party again, but just go over to the little kind of open area right there, just kind of to the south of where we just were, and put your waypoint right there. And then we're going to go ahead and teleport down there to save a little bit of time again on the trip to the videotape. So look for this little park area right here that has the yellow umbrellas, and you'll see a bench right here, and this is tape number 6. So this one is called the Destroyer. So I went ahead and set my waypoint for the movie theater for the last time, and I did some more jetpacking to get myself over there. And then once you get back and you drop off the Destroyer tape, then you should get your Certified Fresh achievement right here. So hopefully you didn't have too many difficulties with those, and hopefully the tips that I gave you helped out. I know I had some difficulties, so I was trying to make sure that you didn't make some of the same mistakes that I made when I was trying to get all of the tapes. I'm going to go ahead and take off my jetpack because I don't plan to use that again. Hopefully we can just teleport for most of the rest of these achievements and not do too much jetpacking since it's so uncontrollable. But anyway, that is our day 2 achievement, so I'm going to head back to the title screen and we'll pick up there for day 3. Alright, so for the day 3 achievement, we're going to continue our game. And we are going to hopefully level up our goat castle a little bit. You should have quite a few of the Illuminati points. If you go into your pause menu, look to the upper left just below where your name and your score is. There's a little triangle there with an eyeball, so you see it says 41 for me right now. So as long as you have at least 15 of those Illuminati points, then you should be able to grab this achievement with me. Let me know in the comments, please, if you don't mind, if you can take just a minute and say in the comments how many points you have right now, how many of those little triangle Illuminati points you have that are in your game. I would be curious to know, because that's going to help us with some of the other achievements, but I'm assuming you've got at least 15 right now. So we are going to go to one of the goat towers. I just went back to the original one at the south and teleported to that. So we're just going to go inside of the tower here and go to the very back left and stand on this little ignited lit up circle. And then we're going to hold down the Y button to receive our reward. And that's going to upgrade the goat tower for us. So we'll take one more chain off the door. So we've been earning these different points for completing little objectives and things and leveling up our goat during the course of the game. So as we earn more and more of these points, then we can keep unlocking more and more parts of the goat tower. So you should get the Private Club achievement right there for reaching E tier. So that is pretty much it. So I'll be curious to hear how many points you all have so that I know kind of where you all are at, and if you're close to the same, number of points that I have, and maybe we can get some more of those tier achievements, which are quick and easy once we've got enough points. But that is pretty much it for part 8 of the Goat Simulator 3 guide, and I will have another one of these for you all most likely next month, and we'll get some more easy achievements in this game. So thank you all so much for being part of the Rewards Hunter community and helping to support what I'm doing here on YouTube. Really appreciate it as always, and I hope you all are doing well, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the future guides.